The thoughts and opinions expressed during this broadcast are for entertainment purposes only. They are not facts. Now enjoy the show.
What's the deal? What's the deal? What's the deal? It's the Not Impressed Podcast, episode 63. It's your boy Kings Road.
For peace
We
sake.
back with another episode, man. It's been a little minute, but we right back like
Right
a
back
crack
at
addict.
right back at it.
You feel me? What's the deal with everybody out there, man? It's been a while since I checked in with y'all, man. Hope everybody good, everybody doing their thing. Feel me? We got Christmas coming up. Sometimes be the hardest times. You're trying to scramble money together, buy gifts, and go to work. And I feel like around Christmas, you always want to buy yourself something. Like right before.
Yeah.
It'd be right before Christmas hits, and you just want to, all of a sudden, you want to buy some shoes or like make a big purchase. And then next thing you know, Christmas comes, you're like, oh shit, maybe I shouldn't have bought them $200 shoes.
I didn't even need this shit.
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have bought them $200 shoes.
You know what would be tripping me out, bro, about Christmas? Is that, especially nowadays too, like with the kids and shit, because I feel like kids are like, I mean, we all have the short attention span, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I think like parents are pressured to fucking run around and get this gift for this kid, and then like especially nowadays, because like us growing up, we fucking playing with that motherfucker until it breaks.
Yeah, for sure.
Nowadays, the kids are grabbing it, breaking it, and saying "fuck this."
Yeah, for sure. They use that shit for like a week, like 2 days.
And they don't understand like value of anything. I feel a lot of times. So like for instance, my nephew, he got a iPad.
Yeah.
Bro, homie seen the iPad, he's like, put that shit to the side, grabs the Jason action figure, and starts playing with that shit, breaks it.
Yeah.
And I'm just like...
You didn't even care about that iPad.
And the iPad is like, what, $1,000 almost?
You didn't even care about that shit. That's crazy.
I don't know. I don't think... I mean, another thing, though, too, like, you definitely shouldn't be buying that type of shit, I feel. Like, I personally don't...
Depends on the age.
Depends on the age. It depends on how, how rough a kid is.
Yeah.
Then make that purchase. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I be watching this nigga drag the iPad around like if it's like a bag. Like,
Jesus, it's awesome.
Bro, he be dragging that shit around. Like,
yeah, you don't know the value of nothing.
Yeah. So if you out there grinding for your kids, man, go to Temu.
That's just crazy because they really don't know like the value of nothing. So it's like you spent $300. Little does this kid know that was like over a day of you having to literally work, be stuck somewhere, not be able to go nowhere. Do what you want for over a day.
Bro. Exactly.
Just to get you that shit.
Like, it'd be crazy and shit. Like, because the thing is, like, nowadays, too, like, I mean, I feel like it's all electronic driven. Like, they want the new tablet, a new this, a new that. But they don't even understand, like, the value. And then on top of that, you don't got to get that brand shit. You feel me?
For sure.
You can go get the little Amazon. On Amazon, I believe they're like maybe $70-$80.
Yeah, for the little tablets.
For the tablet, bro. Go get that shit. You feel me?
For sure. Especially a little kid. I'll get him that motherfucking Amazon tablet.
For sure, bro. Like
the $50 one they got at Walmart.
iPad. The fuck?
No, for sure.
What do you need that for? He ain't an artist.
This nigga.
He ain't an artist.
For sure.
No, but speaking of Christmas, what is the best Christmas gift you ever got?
Best Christmas gift I ever got. Fuck, bro. I mean, there's a lot of things.
Like,
you know, probably game systems back when I was younger.
So, like, what system you think it was? PS2 or something?
Shit, probably Nintendo 64.
Oh, okay.
Probably Nintendo 64.
Oh, yeah. You open that bitch up and see
the Donkey
Kong control.
Donkey Kong Nintendo 64 for sure. Great time. One I remember buying myself was the Concorde 11s. Remember buying myself those. I always wanted those shits in like elementary, middle school and shit.
Gotcha.
Everybody always had them. And then I remember I got older and it was like, again, like Christmas time. Some always comes out that you want and you're like, fuck. So I ended up buying them bitches.
And you had that
I had the money at the time.
Now.
Yeah.
You feel me? You're like, I got copy it. So.
Yeah, you're like, fuck it. So,
but then you got them and then you're like.
They just been in my closet. They're probably turning yellow and I haven't even worn them really, but like 5 times.
Damn. Yeah, see that man, the whole idea of getting these expensive ass shoes, man, be tripping me out.
Gotta love them though.
Like I mean,
shoes say a lot.
A little off topic, bro, but I seen this guy, like, you know, they go to the sneaker sneaker conventions and shit. This dude had a table, and on the table it had 2 pairs of shoes that were worth 50 bands each.
For sure.
And the dude got the whole table for like 50 or 80 bands or something like that, but he was projected to make about 250 out of that. I'm like, what who in the right mind is going out there and spending all this money on shoes, dog?
People, man, it's like stocks.
That shit's crazy.
It's like
bro.
Beanie Babies when they were busting.
That's
feel me?
crazy, bro. That's
People were imagine
crazy.
there's people buying a Beanie Baby for $10,000 and shit.
That's crazy. Yeah, I just been getting put up on game about the Beanie Babies too, because I've
Yeah.
been getting into the resale shit again.
Oh, okay.
And like typically I see a Beanie Baby or like any of these plushies and shit. I'm like, it's a plushie.
You seen the movie Beanie Bubble?
Beanie what?
The Beanie Bubble.
No.
That shit's fire.
Is it a movie or is it a doc?
It's a movie.
Okay. And it's about the whole craze of it?
It's about the craze and like how he basically fucked over 3 different women and creating it and shit. And it was his wife, his ex-wife, and then like his assistant or some shit.
What did he do? What did he like get investment money from them or something?
No. Just their ideas. Like the new woman that he found, his daughter, because they put poems at first, and the daughter came up with the poem idea, and then all of a sudden he took all her poems off and put his name, and then the assistant, she came up with like putting it on the internet. So that's when the internet first came out, and that's when they started putting it all on the internet. And
you start to really realize though, like a lot of the great inventions are stolen ones, bro.
No, for sure. He came up with the idea with the plushie, certain amount of whatever.
Okay.
Then somebody told him, "Oh, I wish it was smaller."
Okay.
And then that's when he made the
Started
Beanie
using
Baby.
Gotcha.
But then like they were coming up with different animals, but it was more on some like he's with his girl and the 2 kids are there and he's like, "What do you think about this little thing?"
Kind of using them as
I
like
wish
a
it
test
had,
group.
Yeah, I wish it had more spots, shit like that.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
That's crazy. But
it was just how he dipped out on all of them, like in the end.
Yeah, for sure.
Which kind of was the reason for the downfall of
Beanie Baby.
The Beanie Baby was one of them was trying to help him and told him like, "You're doing too much. The supply and demand, basically, you're fucking it up," and crash.
Yeah, that's always been my biggest thing, bro. Like, cause like I've done selling products online and stuff like that, right? Like, imagine you get a winning product and then you can't fulfill all the orders. Like that shit must be stressful as fuck.
Sure. For sure.
Like you got this winning product, all of a sudden you got 100,000 orders you got to fill, but you only got one supplier. Like that shit's crazy. I could imagine the craziness. But anyway, back to the Christmas stuff. My best gift that I ever got, bro, was the Xbox, the original one.
I remember getting that one too.
It was funny too because like I think I was like acting up and shit, you know. So my mom got it. Yeah, my mom got it, but then she told me that like she didn't get it. You know what I mean? And it was never under the Christmas tree the whole time, bro. Like, so I'm like, damn, I didn't get it. Like I'm over here like feeling some type of way.
Yeah.
And then sure enough, Christmas Day, boom, busted out the closet. You know what I mean? Here you go. And I got Madden with it. It was the one with Michael Vick on it and shit. I think it was like 04 or something like that.
I'll be running around everywhere with that nigga.
Yeah, for sure.
Every time.
Which the new Madden has Vick on there, but how do you get him?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, there's Vic on there. I don't know if you knew that.
I'm sure. I haven't played that shit. I'll just hop on Fortnite for like 30 minutes and then be done.
Yeah. But yeah, I got that shit, right? So look, I'm over here like, I want this fucking gift, right? And, you know, maybe some time passed by or whatever. And then I was just, bro, again, I was that kid that I said don't understand value, right? Like, I got upset. Me and my mom got into like an argument or whatever. And she was like, I'm going to give your system to Junior. And I was like, no, you're not.
And slammed it.
Boom!
What a jackass.
And then
that's that little asshole for sure. That like you're like, I'm gonna give you shit. No, you're not. I'm gonna destroy it. Like
nobody's gonna have it.
Like you probably could have had it back. Like she wasn't really gonna give it to him anyways.
I was gonna be fine, bro. It was just temporary emotions, man. You know what I mean? And I definitely like as soon as it hit the floor, instant regret, bro.
That's crazy.
Like, and I picked that shit up high. And
she just looked at you like you're a dumbass.
And slammed it, bro.
She was like, "You're dumb as fuck." What do you think she thought in that moment?
I don't know.
What would you think if you're your mom and your son just did that shit? You're just like,
I don't feel
this
like
little fucking asshole.
No, like I said, it didn't happen right away, but it was like within like the 5 years of having it.
So after she said it, you didn't just break it?
No, it wasn't right away. No. I'm saying it like it didn't happen like fucking 1 month to the next.
But she kept like bringing it up, and then you slammed it probably.
No,
like,
no. What I'm saying is that I had the Xbox for a minute. Like it wasn't like
no. But once she said, "I'm gonna give it to Junior," you slammed
it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What do you think she thought in that moment? Like
this asshole,
this
man.
Little asshole.
Like I'm never buying him anything
and
again.
Like,
and then guess what? Xbox 360 came out. No, I got left behind on that one.
Nice.
I didn't get Xbox 360.
Did your brother get it?
No.
Nobody got it.
My cousin did. We actually camped out for that motherfucker. My cousin did, and then like another family friend did. We went and camped out over there in Target, bro. Like overnight and shit, smoking, chilling. Like
that's crazy.
It was wild.
Spark that up. Let's smoke
Yeah,
that.
for sure. But yeah, man, what else about Christmas?
What about Christmas movies?
Like best one for me? I think
Yeah, what's the best Christmas movie?
I'm gonna go Home Alone.
Home Alone. Classic.
But for me, it's not even like Home Alone 1 is good, but I love Home Alone 2.
So I love Home Alone, Christmas Story. I love all these movies, but I'm not gonna lie. Thinking about it right now, I'm gonna have to go with The Grinch. That's pretty unbeatable, bro. That shit fire.
I don't know if I've seen that movie all the way through before.
That's insane.
The one with Jim Carrey? I don't know.
That's disgusting.
I don't know if I've seen it all the way through. I've probably seen it all in pieces, basically.
That's disgusting. This guy doesn't care about life.
I hear they're gonna get they're doing another one, I
The
believe.
reboot? That's just a classic. You need to watch that this year. I'm finna put the fireplace on and watch that motherfucker this year for sure.
I'm telling you, I just see Bad Santa.
Yeah,
yesterday.
the fact you just seen Bad Santa is crazy.
That shit's funny, low key.
Hey, in the comments, everybody tag what your favorite Christmas movie is, so I know what to watch. This is gonna drop on Wednesday, and Christmas is on like
Monday.
the Monday after.
Yeah.
So go ahead and drop your favorite Christmas movie. Let's talk about it.
Have you ever like re-gifted somebody something? Like someone bought something for you and you wrapped that bitch back up and gave it to somebody else?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that like I had like a panini maker, like something, and it was in my closet for so long, and I was going somewhere. I don't know if it was Christmas or a birthday, but I'm like, fuck, I need to grab something. I'm like, let me just wrap this bitch right here. For sure.
I've never done that shit.
For sure.
You would fucking do something like that.
Why
though,
not?
nigga.
If I'm not using
last
it.
minute, you're like, fuck, because you wait last minute for everything. You're like, god damn, I can't go to the store now. Everything's closed on Christmas.
Yeah. Panini maker, let's go. Hey, is it really all that bad? I'm still giving them something that's very, helpful. They can still use. I just didn't spend fresh money on it.
Yeah, nothing bad with it. What about return something that somebody gave you? Like they gave you some shit and you're like, this
No, I've
is
never did
ass.
that. The craziest thing I've ever seen returned was a Christmas tree.
Like after use?
Christmas.
Like one of the fake ones and shit? Imagine that one, the real one and shit, like falling that shit back.
This shit don't work.
That's funny.
No, for sure.
I think I just came across something like
Which
this.
that's a finesse. If you guys ever can't afford a tree,
I was about to say,
go get the tree
Take
and then
those
return
specs.
it right after.
That's what I was gonna say. Like I've been noticing or like realizing that a lot of people, because I'm into the returns now. You feel me? Like the products. A lot of people use shit just for the little, like for like a time being, and then return that motherfucker, bro. They don't even keep it.
It's a fact.
It's like, what the fuck?
I might go to Target and get a shampoo for my couch and then return it. I'm not gonna lie, I might do that. Is that crazy?
I think it's crazy because you might as well keep it because you never know you need it again.
I mean, that's true. But if it's like $120 and I know I'm not gonna need it for a long time, it might just happen to randomly use it. But I'm like, I don't need it.
Yeah. I just think it's like, for me, it's time too. It's like time spent, bro. Like going
Target,
to get it.
Target's 5 minutes away.
Going away. I know.
Target's
but
5 minutes
But I'm
away.
just saying, going to wait in line and shit. Like, cause my brother Junior, habitual returner, homie.
Yeah.
Like this nigga will go to Home Depot, use some shit, and bring it right back.
I'm like, is that ghetto of me? That I'll go get.
It's a little ghetto, fool.
Okay, it's got to be at least like $150 and something I'm only gonna use once. I'll return that.
So, but again though, it might be genius.
Right?
It might be genius because that means you can use shit and then take it back and get your money back.
Exactly. Especially if you only need it once. It is kind of ghetto, but then it's also like, then you can always play that like, yeah, well, think about it. Everything's insured.
Yeah,
They're just going to send it back and it's going to end up on one of those pallets.
Yeah. Like my brother, this nigga will go get air mattresses, use those bitches up. They pop. He'll wrap that shit back up. And like, cause I mean, this nigga the air mattress was popping like a week later. You feel me? He wrap it back up. I'll return it. Go get a new one and just keep doing that.
When I worked at Walmart, another one I seen was somebody returned a bag of dog food, but there's no dog food in it.
What the fuck they do?
They put like newspaper and some other shit in there
Oh,
and filled it up.
I thought they literally went up there with an empty ass bag. I'm like, these niggas. Okay, so again on Christmas stuff, have you ever seen any weird wrapping, like niggas wrapping shit with paper bag and shit like that?
Not a paper bag, but the coolest one I seen was Kanye, like had his head with like a Santa hat on it and shit. That's just pretty cool.
Mm.
And it was blue wrapping paper.
Well, I'm saying like you seen anything
Nah.
like newspaper and shit. Like I've definitely seen the paper bag.
I'm about to see the plastic bag. Like, oh, I didn't wrap it at all. I just put it in a bag here. Like, all right, fuck it. Here, take it.
My thing is when you're giving gifts like clothing.
Yeah.
I don't think you gotta go all fancy and get the bro. If I'm going to a birthday party, dog. Honestly, if I'm going to a birthday party, I don't give a fuck about getting a little gift bag, bro.
So what are you gonna put the clothes in?
I put in the bag I got the shit in.
Nah. What do you mean?
If I go buy a shirt at Target, I'm gonna hand you the Target bag, my nigga.
No, you're not. That's crazy.
I would.
That's kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Like, bro, because come on, you're wasting money and you're wasting fucking resources.
But you can't give it in a Target bag, bro.
But why are you wasting money
crazy.
on a bag that's gonna just get thrown away, dog? Like,
because it's supposed to come as a gift, not as a fucking bagger. Like you're a clerk at Target. Here you go, 10 cents for your bag.
For me, I'm like, it's a waste of dinero, homie. Like to go over there, buy a bag, buy the tissue paper.
I feel like that's only if you do it on some last minute shit. Like just last minute, you're like, oh shit, I don't have a bag, I don't have nothing, let me bring it. But if you literally bought this shit 2 weeks in advance and you still come with a bag, you're a piece of shit. I don't see you doing that. I've always seen you wrapping your shit.
Because I'm not the one.
Not the one wrapping it?
You know it's Bridget, it's not me. You feel me? Like, I'm not the one, dog.
That's a fact.
I'm not that formal, bro. Trust me. Trust me.
I'm glad I never seen it because I'd have been insane.
I'm gonna hand you the shit like here, bro. I'm gonna just give you a Amazon box. Just hand it to you.
Right? Like what the fuck? All right, bro. Thanks. I wouldn't care. You know, I wouldn't care.
You wouldn't care.
Yeah, personally, but I'll just laugh, kind of like this motherfucker. Well, back on the hackers note, did you see Insomniac had some hackers?
No.
And they were requesting $2 million ransom for leaks from the Wolverine game.
Oh, you're talking about the game company.
Yeah.
I thought when you said Insomniac, I'm thinking like EDC.
The raves and shit? No, the game company.
Damn.
$2 million, they said.
So wait, that game is really happening.
That's
I thought it was a rumor.
That was going to be sick. And it's rated M, which just means there's going to be gore and shit.
Hell yeah.
That's going to be sick.
There's going to be a Wolverine movie? Like Logan?
Wolverine game.
Oh, game. Damn. So they're asking for $2 million?
Yeah, $2 million.
Or they're gonna release
clips and shit.
Bro, those hackers are crazy.
For sure, they're going crazy right now. Well, just recently they said that they had some Chinese hackers that were like breaking into the infrastructure and shit. You seen that? Who said they're a threat?
I feel you. I feel you.
It's in that shit.
That's crazy, bro. Well, it looks like Insomniac's gonna lose $2 million because I'm sure they don't want that to leak.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I think the same thing had happened to Rockstar Games, and what they did was they just leaked it first.
To be completely honest with you, though, as a company, though, I would not give a fuck. I'm like, go ahead and leak the clip.
I would leak
because guess what you're gonna do? Boost my sales.
No, for sure. I would leak my own clips on YouTube. Like, fuck it, I'm just gonna leak some shit. That way the views.
I'll be like Eminem with them motherfuckers. What can you say against me that I'm not gonna say against myself?
Exactly.
You right.
Exactly. And then you drop it, and then all the views come to you on your page.
You're right, my nigga. You're right.
That's what you
like
gotta do.
They should just okay. You niggas want the okay. Boom. Drop it. Change all the credentials, all that shit. You feel me?
For sure.
Like the only problem I could see, like, or where it would be an issue would be like if these guys got the copy of the game, you feel me?
No,
I'm saying if they got the copy of the finished product and they start redistributing, that'd be crazy, fool.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Speaking of hacking though, do you remember Omni Cat or what was his name? That dude that was
Omni and the Hellcat?
Yeah. Bro, do you know what he was doing?
Yeah, basically just selling fucking like illegal movie type shit.
Yeah, but like he would like get some like hacking shit going on with the networks and stuff and just redistribute that shit through his website.
Yeah.
And then he even went on to sell that shit to another corporation type thing.
He was damn near making Amazon sticks.
Exactly.
Basically.
Exactly.
He was making
without all the proper
Well,
clearance.
yeah, they were able to watch any movie you wanted.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
and he was getting good copies and all type of shit.
It's almost like that black box thing.
Yeah,
back
like a
in
black
the
box
day.
thing. But I mean, people still have that. I've seen that on the classifieds and all type of shit. Like people are still selling that shit to this day. He just did it to a whole nother level to where it was branded and shit.
If I'm not mistaken, he made 30 plus mil or something like that doing that.
He only got like 3 years or some shit, 2, 3 years. 30 mil, 2 years.
I think he still got the money. You feel me?
Yeah, he going with some. He got something.
Some. Yeah.
And fucking he's already a branded name now. Like he's in the hips. I think he could rap if he wanted to.
What's the word?
No, I'm good.
Bro, that shit tripped me out. I'm like, oh man. So these hackers, bro, if you can get hacked, you can come with some shit.
For sure.
I've always been interested in the hacking thing. Like they used to have this movie back in the day called Hackers or something like that.
The one with the nigga from the Matrix, Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, I think he was in that. It
And
was like it's like old 90s.
and Angelina Jolie.
Yeah. I don't remember the movie and stuff, but like I remember watching it back in the day and shit. Like the hackers are crazy, dog.
Bangers.
Crazy as fuck. They've been going crazy in Vegas. You know, we never talked about in Vegas, the Formula One thing. How did that shit go?
Yeah, I never really checked up on how it went after. I just know that the tickets went way down.
They're selling for cheap or something like that.
because after the whole hacking thing and all this shit, not a lot of people were going,
bro,
because they were expensive as fuck at first.
It would have been dope to get like a room and just be able to watch that shit from above. I think that you probably have the best seat in the house.
No, for sure. I seen some people on Instagram story and they were right there.
Yeah, yeah, that'd be the sick shit. Staying on the topic of like hacking and stuff. PlayStation. We never talked about PlayStation and we never talked about Grand Theft Auto.
I'm ready for that shit finally.
That shit's gonna be hard, bro.
That's what's gonna make me get next gen. I'm waiting for that shit.
When you say next gen, you're saying PS5
or the Xbox, either one.
Oh, okay, yeah. PS5 gang though, bro.
I mean, I was, but then
PlayStation gang over Xbox all day.
I was all day. Then I got this Xbox for free, and like I'm kind of used to it now. And then Manuel had got the PS5, and like he was kind of whatever about it. You feel me? Like it just was nothing. It was felt the same.
At the same time, like me saying that, I'm like, you know what? These motherfuckers do be the same. You know,
literally
like
the same.
Graphic wise, does anything change really? They're probably using the same softwares to make these games.
It's just like now PlayStation is a little more like the whole like UI is a little more like fucking like confusing to me now because the Xbox is just it's the same.
Got you. It's pretty much been the same since 360.
Yeah, the reason why I would want to go to PlayStation is because of like not Grand Theft Auto, but what's that other PlayStation game? Oh, Spider-Man. Like shit like that.
They don't have it for Xbox?
No, shit's only on there.
Oh, really?
Which I feel like Wolverine's got to be both. But if it was only PlayStation, just like Spider-Man, that'd be crazy.
Because
Spider-Man has a deal with Sony.
Oh, okay.
Because the movies.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. They got that exclusive right there.
Yeah, and that shit looks crazy.
Yeah, it does. But the thing is, bro, like I never play. So I've never passed any of the Grand Theft Autos, bro. Never, nigga. Like,
don't you have it?
Yeah, I do.
Fucking finish that shit.
I have Grand Theft Auto 5, but I've only went on Grand Theft Auto to go on a rampage.
You never finished San Andreas?
Never finished not one of them.
You don't even know what happens? He gets fucked over?
I don't know what happens on any of these games. And the thing is, like, now I'm like, I do want to go back, but I feel like it's so time consuming.
No, it is for sure.
Like, if I gotta go back to Grand Theft Auto like 3, because I mean, I don't care about going to 1 and 2. The overhead one, I don't really too much care about going to the overhead one. But once they went to New York, damn near, start there, I'm like, that's so much time.
No, for sure. You don't even gotta do that though. I'll just go 5 in San Andreas.
So I'm gonna.
That's all you really needed.
You think
5 in San Andreas?
What about Vice City? You don't think that's a good one?
I mean, that's like more like, you know, historic or like, you know, taking it back. But no, I think 5 is the best one. And then you go San Andreas is the most G'd up one. It was sick.
Okay.
And that's the only ones you really need to.
Got you.
Everything else is gonna be the same.
Yeah, I got to check it out, man, because like I'm first. So this is my thing though. I'm like with the Grand Theft Auto 6, like I'm gonna go ahead and for sure play that one and try to stream it. I'm gonna try to stream me like for the first time playing this shit. You know what I mean?
I feel like San Andreas, you could for sure get locked in that shit.
Yeah. Like I mean, I know they're classics. You know what I mean? Like I'm sure they're amazing games, but the time consumption that it takes,
no, for sure.
I'm just like,
no, nigga, I think I paid like $5 to download San Andreas. on my phone. I didn't even get past the first mission. I was
Mm.
like at work trying to play, and then I got like it was
It's
like
kind of
break.
whack. It's on your whack.
It
on
was
the
yeah,
phone.
maybe it's whacking the phone, but still,
Yeah.
just like you said, the
Well,
time
now Netflix is offering
has games and shit.
Well, they're offering the Grand Theft Autos on them.
The games?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yep.
Can you plug in a controller? How does that shit work?
But I think it's on your phone still though too. But if you could probably screencast
It's something
and all
on the
that,
TV.
something I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna play that one. That new one looks crazy, bro. That shit looks fire.
No, for sure.
I like how they were like.
It's gonna be like a whole nother year though. Still,
Yeah, when is it coming out?
I think March 2024 or some shit.
I was hearing some 26, 20. Yeah.
I think I seen 2024.
But it was cool how they like imitated life. You know, like they put.
You
some
kept
of the,
seeing all the people that look like them and shit.
yeah. And what do you think about them coming for? Do you
Some
think they
money?
got? Yeah. Do they have any case there? You think?
I mean, they made it just different enough.
yeah.
Like, and some of them was just like, "Oh, you telling me a guy with dreads and fucking gold teeth is that's everybody in fucking Florida
Yeah, but you know,
with wigs."
but you just like
There's a couple niggas that look like him.
I'm just saying like when you're looking at that, you're like, okay, this is imitating that. This is imitating that.
The Joker one,
And it's from and it's from Florida.
the Joker one. Was
So there's like a lot of connecting
yeah,
to me.
the Joker one.
Yeah. And the girl twerking on the thing. There was another. What was the other one?
Except they
There was
didn't
a
want,
couple of them.
except they didn't want to make it straight Joker. They like did like little zigzags on his cheek instead of fucking the Joker smile.
It's gonna be hard. So they're making this kind of like a Bonnie and Clyde, right? That's what it looks
Something like that. I haven't seen the guy protagonist. I just seen the girl, and that it's the first time that it's a woman, and she's like getting out of jail and shit.
Could have sworn I seen like a guy and a girl storyline.
That'd be sick.
But I wonder if they're gonna like pay homage to bringing like Franklin back in there somewhere.
Franklin. Well, I don't even remember what happened to Franklin at the end of the last one. You wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know.
No idea.
You wouldn't know.
Bro, I haven't passed too many games, bro. Like you're into like when you playing games, you're passing these motherfuckers or what?
I used to. That's what I was saying now. Like, it is the time consumption. Because for me now, like, I'd rather just get on Call of Duty or get on like Fortnite for an hour and just play with my friends
yeah.
and fucking try to smoke some shit and get a dub than fucking lock into this shit for 3 hours.
What about Call of Duty? Call of Duty, you ever passed any of those?
Yeah.
Okay.
For
Because
sure.
you're just playing mostly
Before, when I was like really into games, I'll play the story mode first.
Mm-hmm.
I'll play the story mode pretty much all the way through, get the mechanics good and shit, and then I'll go play that shit.
Got you. Yeah, I never passed. Not like, bro. The list is long.
What about zombies?
What on
Call of Duty?
Not a fan of it. Was never a fan of it.
That's crazy.
I was never a fan of it. Like them coming out the walls and nah.
I'm telling you, you just hate shit that's loved.
Everything that's universally loved.
Everybody loves zombies. Everybody loves Call of Duty.
Well, I mean, like I said, I'm just not. I'm not a big gamer at all. And then like, for me, it was just boring. Like the zombies coming at you and you shooting them or whatever. I don't know.
Just fucking hordes of zombies, bro.
I don't know. I just never really got into it.
That's crazy. What about the that Avisa defense, the Chinese
cloak?
Invisibility cloak?
Incredible.
That's crazy.
Incredible. So imagine war where there's just like a dude in that whole suit. The suit is made out of that. He's standing right there in the corner, but you can't see him. Even the gun is encased in that shit. You can't see him. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, midair, bah, 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 bah. That's insane, fool.
That's super
It's
insane.
like Harry Potter.
That's what I was gonna say. That's some Harry Potter invisibility cloak shit. That's just crazy. For the people out there who haven't seen it, it's called the Avisa Defense. It's this new invisibility cloak, I guess.
Technology
that China came up with, and like it uses AI to basically like it just shows what's in the background at all times. I don't know. It's like it adapts.
Yeah.
Fucking.
It's using
real time. It's just there.
Chameleon technology.
Bro, yeah, that shit is crazy. That shit is intense.
It's using the same technology that Octopus use and shit.
No, for sure.
No, that's insane, bro. Like, but for sure, that's not for the
general public,
right? I don't think so.
I mean,
that's for military.
Yeah. Reading the post is something about now you can get or some shit, but that's just campy.
Think about a fucking aircraft coming in with that. You know what I mean? Like, so
they said it has something in there to trick cameras too. Like with heat sensors, like it triangulates it to confuse cameras and shit.
We in for it on that one.
There's some crazy shit.
And yeah, like the threat. Remember, are they a threat?
Yeah, well,
shit.
They got invisibility cloaks. You see the videos of these niggas damn near fucking breakdancing and fighting at the same time and shit. Niggas just trying to hack into the infrastructure and shit. Peter's like, nah, they're cool.
Okay.
These niggas just want to eat ramen and fucking have tea with us and shit.
No, that's insane, bro. That's crazy. I can only imagine though, like, cause like I feel like our technology is great. You know what I mean? Like I feel like we have a lot of great tech coming from out, like, you know, in the US or whatever. But I've always thought that the Japanese and the Chinese, bro, that their technology's like always been a little ahead of ours.
I mean, yeah, that's where we get most of our like technology from, low key.
You know what I mean? It's like,
but I feel like America too, like when it comes to military, has a lot of their shit hidden. Like you're not gonna see if they got that, you're not gonna see that shit.
You don't know what we got.
Yeah, you gonna know when you see it, motherfucker. You gonna know when you see it. You feel me?
No, that's insane.
But if they didn't have it, if we didn't have it, we have it now. Somebody's right now making it, like being pressured, like you need to get this shit done right now.
Man, like, and then think about like somebody getting their hands on this shit. You're gonna see some shit out of the Incredibles, like some fucking
vigilante and shit.
Some villain out of Incredible. No, villain.
Oh, villain.
A villain out of Incredibles using that shit.
That would be crazy. You really could see something like that happen once like there's AI and niggas get super smart and shit. They're just hacking into the bank and there's some kind of villain and robbing people as they walk past them.
There's gonna be some real life Batmans running around this motherfucker, fool.
Niggas could literally have AI like Neuralink and like try to hack into your phone type shit. Like be looking at your phone and looking into it type shit. And then we're like, you have to get a special case to block these neuro hackers.
For sure. Like some VPN for your Neuralink and shit.
Yeah, for sure.
I think that my theory, bro, is in the future, we will stop talking to each other, bro.
It'll just be
it would be like literally like thoughts or something. Because like, but not only that, not only because like, not just because like, oh, that's where technology is going or whatever. Like, bro, you walk into a room and everybody's like this already, fool. Like, phone. And we ain't talking.
Imagine you could like talk at the same time without talking, or like show somebody what you're looking at without talking.
That's crazy.
Because technically you could, like with those meta glasses and shit, like you could be watching something and then somebody will see it at the same time and shit. So you could be like looking at someone on your phone, be like, "Hey, check this out, Pete," and then it's like now you're looking at it at the same time, like, "Oh shit, that's crazy! Look at this." That's some crazy.
That shit's insane. But I think eventually, like just because I see this every day, bro, every time, like it could be a room full of 10 people.
No, for sure.
And we're interacting, but we're not interacting, bro. We're not there, nigga.
6 people sit at a table. At least 4 of them pull out their phone.
Mm-hmm. And it's like now you're just like this, silence, listening to whatever the fuck you're listening to and shit. So I don't know, man. I think that in the future we might not be talking to each other no more. And that sounds crazy.
Yeah, that's a crazy thought. Never really thought about that.
That sounds like it'll be silent in the world.
It'll be like, why talk? Sure. It takes too much effort. We're already lazy enough.
Yeah.
Why fucking...
You ever seen the movie Surrogates?
Sounds familiar.
With Bruce Willis, where he like in the future, like we'll have a surrogate. We'll have like an avatar basically doing our daily.
I feel like I've seen it, but I don't remember it.
It's pretty crazy, bro. Like it's like you could be whoever the fuck you want to be. You know what I mean? And like you're like doing everything that you would be doing, but it's an actual. But it was like illegal robot.
For them to get it, right? Like they're not everybody's supposed to have one and shit.
No, it was kind of the way of life. It was the way of life. I forget what's the meat and potatoes of it, like what happens or whatever. Mm-hmm. But just that is kind of crazy to me. You know what I mean? Like being able, like I wouldn't want to see a future like that. To be honest with you, you know what I mean? Like everybody's in the crib and stuff, and then you just got this like robot walking around doing all your shit.
That should make me uncomfortable. I'm not gonna lie. A robot just up while I'm sleeping and shit, walking around
in your crib and shit.
But shit, that ain't gonna keep the house clean though.
Hell yeah. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Once some good robots coming out,
you gonna get one?
Yep. Justin's baby, we going crazy.
Keep this bitch clean, my boy.
Homie, I need you to cook me up a motherfucking like you can have Gordon Ramsay robot.
Walk my dog and shit.
Walk the dog, take out the trash, get my groceries.
Then I'll be lazy as a bitch. Once I get in the house, I'm not doing nothing. I'm not getting nothing to drink out the fridge. The remote's right there on the couch. I'm gonna be like, "Hey, Jeffrey."
I'm over here like, I don't want to see a future like that, and I'm like, shit, I'm gonna indulge in all that.
Me too. I'm like, "Hey, Jeffrey, grab me the remote right there."
Oh shit.
Yes, sir.
That'd be crazy, bro. But I definitely like. I mean, it's gonna happen, bro. It's crazy because I thought we were so far.
Mm-hmm.
I thought we were so far from a lot of the shit that I'm seeing nowadays, bro. Like when I was like 10, you know, I thought that shit was like 100 years in the future type shit. You know what I mean?
No, we just got a big boost. And now we're about to get another one because of AI. So the boost from that is going to be insane. Give that a year or two and like everything that comes out of that, already now you got an invisibility cloak. Like everything that comes out of that technology is going to be insane.
With AI, what do you think about the whole art thing? Like, is that going to like take away? Like if you look at a piece of art and you're like, this is amazing. And I tell you, well, I created it with AI. Is that going to take away from that? Is it going to be like, well, it's not that great?
I mean, I think if it looks great, like it's not going to matter at that point. It's just about the image at that point and where it takes me.
For real.
But I would appreciate more when somebody straight tells me like if they were like, oh, I was next to you and then somebody right here is like, I drew this, I was fucking going through a breakup. And and then like you see this crazy image that speaks to you and shit, that's gonna do more for me in that moment. But I think you just telling me like, hey, like I made this with AI and it looks like the craziest photo I ever seen. At that point, I'm like, damn, that's fucking nuts, bro. Like, I want to buy this. I want this.
Yeah, like, cause the thing is like, I mean, pretty much what we're gonna have to get good at is prompting.
Yeah.
You know? So I would argue that would take some type of skill. Prompting is gonna take a level of skill to me to be able to like get precisely what you want.
Yeah, but then the skill gap is gonna fucking break down. Once the fucking system gets so good, it's not gonna matter how you prompt.
True.
Once it gets so good. That's why like at this point, yeah, it matters, but like give it fucking another year, it's not gonna matter. That's just gonna know what you want.
True.
And you're going to be able to edit it and then there'll be no like skill gap. You feel me?
What I'm interested to see is like, cause like right now we have the images, right? We have the AI images. I'm really excited to see what we're going to come up with the video prompt to video.
What type of shit that I can make.
Yeah, bro, because then now you're going to be able to like, especially like, I think where we'll start with that is like animation.
Yeah.
It's going to be like short animations. You're going to be able to do quick.
You're going to be able to add your own picture and then like do a whole music video.
Exactly.
Of you over the ocean, running on water and fucking
and Naruto, I'm here for that, bro.
Naruto like, running and shit like what the fuck?
Running in the wind. But think about like, cause like, I think what's going to happen with this though, bro, like think about it. So AI is going to come in like with these all these AI systems that can create, let's get to movies, right? Yeah. Let's get to movies. Like, imagine you get somebody that uses AI to make the next, you know, Friday type of movie or like a bigger blockbuster, like a Fast and the Furious type of movie. Like that's still good to me. Just because these guys didn't go and shoot that shit themselves and all that stuff, it's still going to be super incredible to me because it still took them to think about what characters to add, what things to take away. You know what I mean?
For sure.
So I think that, yeah, you can look at those two art forms and be like, oh, like just because a human created it, it takes away. But at the same time, no, a human still had to create it.
Yeah.
AI just didn't create it.
Yeah.
You had to tell it what to do. You had to you had to create the setting. You had to tell it, oh, make it take place here.
It still has some sort of touch, human touch.
And it's never going to. And now, will AI get to a point where it doesn't need humans? Let's hope not.
It's gonna. But I mean, like, does it still count if you just put basically like, I want a movie with Wesley Snipes that's like Blade, but I want a Blade 4. Protagonist is a female that's his sister. And it's set in New York. and then boom, that shit fucking makes it. Does that still have the human touch? Does that still count? And it makes a full movie with that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because you again had to prompt it. You had to tell it what to do.
For sure.
It still had human touch.
Yeah.
But once that happens, bro, I'm all for it, bro. Like, think about it. You could sit here and be like, yo, I got this. Remember the movie that we're supposed to be making?
Yeah.
Remember that shit?
Yeah.
Nigga, let AI come around.
No,
we
for
making
sure.
that movie.
For sure.
You feel me?
I'm excited to see what art could come out of it because obviously, like, it evolves and then it's just better and better art. But I will say it does suck because then you also have the other side of the sword, which is like a lot of people going to lose their jobs. And like, it is going to dilute. Like, you can have both at the same time, but in a way, long term, it does dilute. Because why am I going to take the time to direct and do all this shit when it's like how some people make beats and that, like how you used to not use loops and you got to the point where it's like, why am I gonna fucking
not use them?
Yeah, why am I gonna not use these shit? It's gonna be the same thing for filmmakers. You feel me?
And but that's my thing is like it goes back into anything that like as far as our progression and like humanity's progression and shit. Like there's new things that happen and the people that are smart enough to adapt, they're gonna be the ones that. I mean, I think you just want to be on that side of that spectrum.
No, for sure. But
you don't want to be.
Can you get that same Interstellar feel?
Yes.
That fucking.
Yes. I'm telling you right now, if you've seen Interstellar and they told you it was by AI, you'll be like, damn, that was incredible.
Yeah.
Does it take away? Hell no.
But can they make it like that with AI?
Eventually, yes.
Eventually, yeah. That's true.
And probably even better because you could just keep on building upon building shit. You could do all different side. Like, think about it like this. You could have a character that's just a side character and be like, okay, well, let me do a story about that side character and where the fuck he's from.
Yeah.
Boom. Now you got more shit.
A whole nother movie.
That's going to be incredible, bro.
No, that's pretty true.
Bro, think about how much you enjoy watching movies.
You could be like, yeah, for sure. I love them. You could be like, oh, the fucking captain of the ship, he goes to meet his family after 20 years. Give me 10 different scenarios that could come from that. And fucking that's just go. Oh, he meets his sister. All right, give me scenarios on where his sister is from and why she dislikes him. All right, now put them right. Like, yeah, that's crazy.
It's gonna be insane.
Yeah, super insane.
I'm all for that, man. I'm all for that.
I do love movies, though.
Have you seen any good movies lately?
Anything
you want to highlight?
The Beanie Bubble. I did just watch all the Hunger Games. And then I went to go see the movie last night and I fell asleep.
Oh, the new one?
Yeah.
I've only seen part 1 of Hunger
That's
Games.
insane.
Everything that you say, like, I'm just like
everything that's like known by everybody to be great and shit, and like be like Harry Potter, and you're like, I think I only seen one. I like fucking.
But you know what that tells you, bro? That my mind is somewhere else, bro. My mind is doing other things, dog. And
no, because you watch dumber shit.
I definitely have indulged in dumber shit. Maybe okay, yeah, but I'm saying like, bro, when I tell you that I haven't seen something, it's not necessarily because I don't want to. It's a lot of times it's because my mind is focused on something else. And
I don't care if you watch that fucking Lion movie with fucking Idris Elba. I don't give a fuck.
Which wasn't too bad.
I don't even remember that shit. Which
wasn't too bad.
If you watched that, you could have watched fucking another Hunger Games. Nah, but no, but I feel that though. But me personally, like I said, I like the art. Like I see the whole art of it, and I just
for sure. No, for sure, for sure.
But I do feel like that too. Like especially during the pandemic, I spent a lot of time fucking watching a lot of movies.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Mm-hmm. That shit was crazy. The fucking pandemic, you just in.
It was just movies and video games.
Yeah, just went crazy on
movies and video games for sure. And cooking.
Yeah, scraping the bowl. Gotta bring that shit back, nigga.
That's for sure. For sure.
But yeah, any other movies? Any other movies that you seen?
I said The Beanie Bubble.
I haven't watched nothing, but there is a movie that has been getting a lot of good reviews. Is the Killer?
Oh my god, this is ridiculous.
Well, I'm not gonna say nothing stupid.
It's Revenge of the Killer Clowns.
No. It's with Robert De Niro and goddamn dude from Titanic, Leonardo DiCaprio.
What is it called?
It's called Killer
of the Moon.
Killer of the Flower Moon.
Yeah, it's about the Indians.
Yeah, and it has a 7.9.
I might watch that tonight.
Now the thing is, it's 3 hours long. De Niro's like, you know what, I'm gonna come out with some movies, but I'm gonna be in 3-hour long movies now.
That's crazy. I don't know if I could commit to that.
So we only watched like an hour, up to an hour or something.
Did you like it?
So far, so good.
No, somebody shout out Matt. Matt was telling me to watch it. He said there's a whole podcast based on basically that, but it's basically about how like these white people infiltrated the Native Americans and shit.
They're basically like marrying some of them and just like killing them off.
Marrying them, killing them
and taking
off,
their property.
Claiming them as insane.
All types of
some
shit.
of them would even stay with them, but the whole plan was to get some of the property until they just picked that and picked that and picked that.
Do you ever think that's kind of crazy how like societies like this, right? There was people here.
Mm-hmm.
Some other motherfuckers came from another place
mm-hmm.
and then called them the immigrants. Isn't that fucking insane?
Yeah. That's basically been the name of the game is fucking divide and conquer, right?
It's like, come in, this is my shit.
Like, even though we think it was so far ago.
Debo.
Even though we think it was so far ago, like, shit was like 300 years ago.
Bro, Debo
200 to 500 years ago.
Debo was a depiction of America.
Spain did it the most.
Spain too.
Spain did it the most.
The French.
Yep. That's how the fucking island of Puerto Rico, that's how it started. They had the Taínos, and they were like the fucking, basically the Native Americans, and they came from South America, and they fucking took a boat themselves, just some basically Indians, took a boat themselves and fucking rowed it over to the island of Puerto Rico, but it wasn't Puerto Rico at the time, obviously.
Yeah.
And then the Spanish came and killed like 90% of them.
Damn.
And that's now what happened.
Puerto Rico is. Yeah. Even like in Haiti and stuff, like they speak French because the French came over there.
Yep. French in like Africa. A lot of Africa.
Yeah. That shit's insane, bro. So like that's what trips me out when I'm watching this movie and stuff. Like, bro, history was the way they be trying to make it seem in school is like all this peaches and like cream and shit. They make it seem like it was just this big.
Oh, they just went and they said, "Hey, can we be here?
We traded spices for guns and nah, nigga.
Can we just stay here? Is that cool? No, we just fucking destroyed 80% of their population with fucking disease.
The same shit that's happening now with the wars and everything, but like it's all about resources and coming in and taking shit. That is exactly what happened.
Kez was just showing me something earlier that they're already like selling the land in Palestine.
Wow. Who is it? Who's selling this?
Like Israel's like purchasing it already, like picking out plots and shit. Like
the shit
same land they bulldozed.
Damn. Hey man, we were really witnessing over there is a genocide, bro.
Yep.
You know, like they want to talk about you know, the Germans back in the day and shit, you know, like it's exactly what we're witnessing, bro.
No, for sure.
What do we I don't know what we do to make a change in that.
I don't know either.
I'll tell you right now, I don't believe that the protests that I be seeing
are doing anything.
Well, did
you see they just shut down the freeway and then they had like fucking 30 people arrested and shit?
Yeah, it was like over 75.
Yeah, arrested because they were just sitting on the freeway. You see people started trying to snatch them off?
No,
it was like somebody got out their car and was trying to move the person and shit.
No, I never seen.
They were like tossing.
So I was out there on Wilshire Boulevard and Sepulveda, and there was a march happening. Like the whole street was all fucked. They were marching. Niggas were yelling in my window.
Damn.
Like fucking something killed that many people. Like I'm like bro, like I'm not. It's not me.
It's not
dog.
me. See, I'm like, go ahead and handle your shit, but don't block my car. Like. So don't block my shit.
Like, I'm not gonna say nothing too crazy because I can't say nothing too crazy on these platforms and shit.
Yeah.
But the whole peaceful protest don't work.
No, for sure.
It don't work.
Talking about protesting, the French, you seen them protesting? Basically, they try to raise their taxes ridiculously.
Yeah, the farmers or something.
And the farmers are over there spraying manure on the buildings. The French are the best at protesting.
Them niggas are the goats. They're like the Michael Jordan of that shit.
Bro, when you seen them the last time, they're throwing Molotov cocktails. They were burning their shit for like 2 weeks straight.
But the difference is, and the difference is because I feel like they weren't like does the government shoot at them and stuff?
No, like they usually guns? Go like with like beanbags and tear gas. They kind of let them go ahead and do their shit.
Yeah.
And they just block it off.
All of a sudden we got military, nigga.
Yeah, for sure.
Remember when military was out like in Santa Monica back like during George Floyd?
Yeah, for sure.
Like,
nothing was even popping at that time. That
Mhm.
that crazy. They were straight throwing Molotovs, jumping at cars. The build. Remember, you see videos and that shit was like on fire. The city was
Yeah.
on fire.
we had some instances where niggas were
Yeah, we had some small instances.
I think so. Like I said, I'm not gonna get on here and talk too crazy because we can't get that reckless
Yeah.
and shit. But the way for change, we've seen it, right? Like with the Revolutionary War, with the Civil War, all that shit. That's the way shit changes.
You gotta actually. You're on some Malcolm X type shit, huh?
I'm not gonna say too much.
But you're on some Malcolm X type shit. Not you. You ain't Martin Luther King. You Malcolm X.
I'm not gonna say too much, but I don't believe that. Like, bro, marching, that shit ain't doing nothing, homie.
No, for sure.
Like, okay, so let's look at the gas prices, bro. You know the way we combat the gas prices? Everybody got to be willing to not fucking drive their vehicle.
That'd be crazy.
Now, that would be insane to do. But if enough motherfuckers did it, guess what happens to the gas prices?
Hey, Lord.
That's
It'd
the
have to
only
be
way.
like 3 to 5 days of just everybody taking the bus and shit.
Take the bus. If you're willing to do shit like that, I'm talking about on a mass scale, that's when you're going to see some type of change. You have to disrupt it.
No, for sure.
And I'm not, like I said, I'm not trying to be over here too crazy,
I know, you sound pretty crazy, bro.
but you got to disrupt
You
it.
sound like the nigga from Fight Club.
First rule of Fight Clubs, you don't talk
You sound
about
like
Fight Club.
for sure. No,
So I
for
can't
sure.
talk about Fight Club. But that's the way you change it, my nigga.
Can you pass me the weed in that wrap right there?
Oh, for sure. What the fuck? Alien, that's fire.
Yep.
Yeah, bro. So that's the way you change it, dog. I don't think that I mean, it goes for anything too. Like, even like when it comes down to wages and things like that. Stop going to work.
Stop going to work.
Listen. Nobody could. Not even me. We can't afford to do it. But I'm saying on a mass scale, if niggas did it, I'm talking mass scale.
Whoa.
That's when change will happen.
Yeah, it would have to be super mass because if like only a couple niggas did it, they're just like somebody else will take your job, bitch.
No, for sure. It can't be no nigga.
It would have to be
10K people do it. 10K people are gone.
It
10K
have to be like everybody will do it, and people aren't willing to come to take their spot. Because if somebody's willing to take your spot, there's too many niggas willing, and they'll take it for a pay cut. They're like, just give me $3 less, I'll take it. Shoot it.
Yeah, man. But man, we need to see some real change, bro. And I'm just trying to figure out how do we see some real change, bro. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. The way this fucking system is rigged, nigga, is insane for its mobs.
No, for sure.
Mob. Like I said, I don't want to get too crazy.
Money over bitches?
It's mob. That's what America is. Anyway, most governments. Fucking, let's talk about what country has the most serial killers, bro. You heard about that?
I did.
Were you surprised?
Not really.
Right?
But then I was like, kind of, well, no, not really. But like, I've heard some crazy, like, the fucking General Butt Naked. Like, he killed hundreds of people. We talked about him before. I told you about him in Africa. That he used to, like, wear children's blood and run around naked because he said that when he was naked, he was, like, invincible and shit and bullets, and he would, like, go to war and shit.
The fuck? Was he like some type of like rebel or just like some just
I'm
random?
not sure if he's with the army or the rebels, but like basically people were scared of him when they would see him running up butt ass naked and shit.
The fuck?
Yeah.
Out here in America, you just get 2 bullets to the
Yeah. But he was in like the military, you feel me?
That's crazy.
And he would be fucking just murking niggas.
That nigga was Rambo, but like just a naked version.
And now he's a priest.
What?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy, dog. That's insane.
General Butt Naked.
General Butt Naked. That's a real
Nice.
dude.
Look him up.
I'm like, that's a real dude, bro.
General Butt Naked, bro.
I'm like, did you get that from like Comedy Central or something?
Nah, bro. Look
So
him
they got
up.
that shit from.
General Butt Naked, bro. You see it?
Holy shit!
What's it say?
And now he's a preacher.
What does it say?
It says Joshua Milton Belai. I don't know how to say his last name. Better known by his General Butt Naked.
Mm-hmm.
Is a Liberian evangelical preacher, writer, and former warlord.
Warlord.
Best known for his actions during the first Liberian Civil War. Wow.
Does it say anything about him drinking kids' blood and shit?
Wartime actions. Let's see. Wow, he had a whole bunch of children soldiers and shit.
Mm-hmm.
That nigga was like Despicable Me or something.
Mm-hmm. Wild ass nigga.
So he led several dozen combatants consisting primarily of children, known as the Naked Base Commandos.
Yep.
Wow. I never heard about this guy. You said you told me about him?
Yeah, I think I told you about him on here before.
That's crazy.
General Butt Naked.
But he wasn't considered a serial killer.
Well, that's the thing though. Like,
what makes you a serial killer?
You have to kind of enjoy it. You have to enjoy it, and I think
you say you have to like kill like
you have to kill like 3 people. You have to kill like 3 people, and then it has to be like some kind of enjoyment of it. And I think there's even a point of like you have to enjoy people knowing and shit. Like you kind of enjoy that part of it.
The yeah. Okay, so do you know what country has the most serial killers though?
Which one?
United States.
How many?
But let me go down the list though real quick. So there's three countries that are in the top 3.
Uh-huh.
South Africa being we'll say the third one. 117 documented serial killers.
Damn.
England comes in second place, and it's 166.
And they're stabbing niggas.
And England is crazy.
They're stabbing niggas.
I've seen some shit in England. I'm like, yeah, they're wild, bro. The bar fights, they break that bottle and use that shit to cut you up. That shit's crazy.
Stabbing niggas.
So you see 117, 166, right? That's kind of like, that's crazy, right?
Yeah.
The United States, 3,204 serial killers, bro.
God damn. Where's this happening at?
So that makes me...
How many per year? That's what I need to know.
That makes me think like, okay, so like, we definitely walked past some serial killer ass niggas.
For sure. How many per year? Because it's like, fuck. Like, I'm not hearing about these niggas.
Yeah, you don't hear nothing about them.
But we do have the most classic ones and shit. You feel me?
I told you, bro, back in like the 70s, 60s, 70s, and 80s, it was like a sport.
For sure.
It was like a sport. These niggas were like...
It's because it was a lot harder to get caught back then.
You can get away with I feel like you can get away with so much shit back in the day.
I said on here before, I wish I was alive in the Catch Me If You Can days when you could just write a check and fucking, I'll write 100 of them bitches and be $1 million up and never come back.
And be dead. Yeah, exactly. So
what classifies a serial killer? A person who murders 3 or more persons, with the murders taking place over more than a month and including a significant period of time between them.
Wow. So they weren't lying when they were saying Vaughn was potentially a serial killer.
For sure, and he was had excitement about that shit too.
Yeah. So I was like looking up, I'm all like, okay, well, like, what is in the United States, right? What is a top state that has the most serial killers?
Uh-huh.
And New York comes at number 1.
That's crazy.
New York, they got 18. California at number 2, 15. It's like Lakers and Celtics right there.
You know what's crazy is there's a lot that go noticed. Like,
oh yeah,
especially in LA.
For sure.
There's a lot of gang members that have killed 3 people.
Yeah.
And they're still walking around.
Yeah, for sure.
None that I know.
No, for sure.
I don't know anybody. I don't even know you.
I barely even know your name. And Texas comes in at number 8. Texas. You know why Texas has got only 8? Because them niggas are strapped.
Mm-hmm.
Strapped over there. But what serial killer to you was just like the most shocking?
Probably what's his name? Fuck, I can't remember his name right now because I'm high. But the nigga who did the nigga that he was getting LSD from the government. We talked about it.
Not Charles.
Yeah, isn't Charles?
Charles Manson?
Uh,
What do you mean he was getting LSD?
we talked about this too.
We talk about so much shit, bro. I don't even remember.
Charles Manson, yeah.
Charles?
That he was getting
I would say Charles did trip me out.
That they were doing a study on him of giving people LSD and how like you could like pretty much not control them, but like how their minds were super like impressionable at that time and shit. And of course, his whole thing is he was doing a bunch of LSD with a bunch of like hippie type people, and they were following him and down to do whatever. And he just so happened to be in that same study.
That's crazy. Do you think that had anything to do with his psychological, like that should change something in his mind, or he just always, you think that was just something in him?
No, it could be both. He might have came to an epiphany on that shit. Like, you want to say that that's not possible? Because for me, because my brain's not even like already on that. But somebody's brain could already be like almost triggered, and then like they're on the drug and they have some crazy epiphany that they think is real, and they believe, and they see, oh, I could control these people and they'll do whatever I say. Like, I wonder how far I could push it. Like, shit like that. And people are addicted to that and they might lose it.
I would say that one did probably like freak me out a lot too, because like the thought of like just a group of people coming into your home and then like
laughing all fucking pathically. And
yeah, and you could imagine they're probably all high and shit, you know what I mean? And just like, then demonic, like, because like if I'm not mistaken, they use like blood to write shit on the walls and all types of stuff. So as an investigator, I'm walking in there like, God damn, like this is some,
what the fuck happened?
This is some Omen shit right here. You know what I mean?
What the fuck is going on?
Because come on, bro, what they did is they you know, they pulled a baby out of the woman's stomach, bro.
Is that what they did?
Yeah,
that's insane.
Sharon Tate,
she was an actress, right?
Actress.
Yeah, and apparently they weren't even planning on going to that house, and they weren't planning on murdering him. Somehow it just kept going and going.
That's insane. For me, I would say the one that sticks out the most for me is so Jeffrey Dahmer. I thought that nigga, the boogeyman.
That's pretty fucking insane. Let me see that ashtray.
Jeffrey Dahmer's the boogeyman. And then also another boogeyman is Dennis Rader.
I don't think I heard of him.
BTK killer. Blind torture, kill.
What the fuck?
That was his thing, bro. Blind torture, but not blind. My bad. I'm fucking that up. Bind, tie him up and shit. Yep. Bro, he did it to a whole family, bro.
No, like kids and everything.
Mm-hmm. And there was one of the kids survived. I think it was a boy, but his dad, his mom, and the daughter, he tortured them and killed them, bro. Now, this is gonna get a little graphic, bro. It's gonna get a little graphic. He hung the little girl upside down, bro, in like a basement on a pipe or something like that for I don't know how many days, but torturing her, dog.
What happened to that guy? Is he still alive?
Dennis Rader, if I'm not mistaken, he might have died in prison. If I'm not mistaken. BTK killer.
I hope so.
No, he is actually still alive.
In prison?
He is actually still alive. How many did he do? How many kills? Oh, 12 plus.
Fuck that guy.
Yeah, he's insane.
That guy's a piece of shit.
Insane.
You remember that one serial killer that he got caught in the hood? He was like walking and shit, and they caught him.
Yeah,
they beat his ass until the cops came.
The Nightcrawler guy.
That was crazy.
Richard. Fuck, I forget his name. That one was crazy too.
That nigga was just walking in the hood and they caught him slipping.
Hearing shit like that makes me close my bathroom window, bro. Because he actually murdered somebody in Northridge.
That's crazy.
And he climbed through their bathroom window.
That's why everybody gotta have a strap.
Yeah. My thing is, man, with the strap though, bro, like the responsibility and the energy that brings, bro, kind of trips me out a little bit. You got to be able to handle that thing with care, and that trips me out. I don't know.
You go to the shooting range once or twice?
I mean, I've definitely shot at the shooting range, but
no, I'm saying, but once you get like your pistol, Then you go to the shooting range once or twice, you'd be like, oh, I handled this bitch.
Yeah.
The only worry is because like kids and shit, but
Yeah.
you put that in your top of the closet in the case.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean it's important. I think it's important to have it and shit. But also, my thing is
At
with
night,
that,
I need that next to the bed, homie.
for sure. But my thing is also too with that, like, because like if my understanding is that we don't have self defense really to argue in court. Yeah, in court.
It's a little better now, as long as their back's not turned and shit. But like,
which is like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like, like the dude sees a gun and runs and pop. You know, like there you go. You know, so that's kind of what trips me out about it too. Because like I'm like, okay, at what point am I able to use this weapon?
Once that nigga come in this motherfucker.
But that's what I'm saying. Is it like, oh, you see somebody in your kitchen and you could just fire on them?
Basically.
Really?
Well, like before, the California laws were a little bit more strict, but they did loosen them a bit. So that nigga in the crib, it's in the dark. Shit.
Ain't no telling.
Bye. And just gonna let you know, my building got a lot of cameras, so you're gonna be on camera breaking in this bitch.
Ain't no telling.
Ain't no telling it for sure.
Fucking got Drake playing.
For sure.
Ain't no. So that's always the thing that gets me a little like tripped out about it and stuff, you know? Because I mean, I don't have no thoughts of like, oh, I'm gonna pick it up because I get mad. Like,
no, me either.
You know,
for sure.
But it's just like having it in the crib, you know, having so much kids around, you know what I mean, and things like that. It's like,
but top of the closet with a code on it.
That too, though, is like how fast you want to get to that.
Yeah, pistol. That's the thing. But like at night when you don't have the kids, put that shit in the dresser right there.
Yeah,
that shit
under the pillow.
On the drawer. Don't let me get
not under the pillow. I don't think.
Don't let me get to the dresser or the closet, cause
ain't no
telling. Ain't no telling. For
ain't
sure.
No telling.
For sure.
Fair to say.
Fair to say. All
right, bro. I want to jump into something else, man. We fucking men up in this bitch. What is a misunderstood thing do you think about men, bro? Put a little bit of thought on that.
I would say it's something with like emotions and feelings. Like there's two things to like. We're not supposed to have any, but then we're also supposed to have some.
Yeah.
You know
and when you say feelings, you're talking about like emotional like breakdowns or
like emotions at all. Like
you gotta be tough.
Any type of emotion is like sassy. It's like
you feel me? For real. Let yourself like defend yourself. Oh, why you being sassy about like you're being a female?
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
but like let you not explain and like say how you feel, then now you're fucking not explaining your feelings and shit.
That's a good one. I would say I think that's a really good one. I think another thing though too, like it's a little bit about relationships and things. Like I think that when you're quiet, like if let's say you're in the room, you know, with your girl or whatever, and you're quiet and you're just in your own world, there's something wrong. You feel me?
You're not saying nothing?
Because you're not saying nothing, you're not interacting, you know, it's like I'm just in my own
little world.
My own little world, you feel me? No, I'm actually great.
Yeah,
I'm having the time of my life.
Having the time. Like, this is perfect.
But you over here thinking that there's something wrong. Oh, I'm doing, you know what I mean? There might be something else happening. And I think that's a little misunderstanding when it comes to relationships and women thinking that men, you know, are doing some other shit.
I could definitely be in my zone.
Feel me?
For sure.
Like, I'm chilling. We good.
No, for sure.
What about women, though? Let's go to the women's side. What's something that you think is misunderstood about women?
Misunderstood about women. It's a tough
Never really thought about it.
I mean, it's hard. It's a hard one.
That they're all thotties. Nah. I think it's a misunderstanding, bro. I think if a woman is doing her thing and
you can't turn your ringer off, nigga?
Put
some respect on the Not Impressed gang,
Delivery.
Put some respect on the Not Impressed gang, bro.
Hopefully there's no porch pirates. I think that the misunderstanding is that a woman is a hoe if she got, you know, multiple plays. You know what I mean?
That's fair. Fair to say.
I think that's a misunderstanding because then we all there.
We all hoes.
We all hoes.
That's the thing is though, we are all hoes. Everybody's a hoe.
Everybody's been with somebody else. You know what I mean?
not everybody's a hoe. They don't have to be a hoe in this moment, but everybody's had their hoe stage
Their
or has their
phase.
times.
Yeah.
Or like after a breakup or like drinking or like just everybody's a hoe at some point.
You got the phase
It's just which phase are you in right now?
for sure. It's all about growth.
Yeah, you
You're
gotta
still
tell.
there on the
Yeah,
corner.
if you still in your hoe stage, that's cool. Just say that.
That's cool too.
Yeah,
That's
you
cool
feel
too.
me? Just say that. Don't pretend to not be in your hoe phase.
I think it's important to have fun in this life. You
For
know what I
sure.
mean? And that's a part of it. You know what I mean? Like
Sure.
that. You know, when it comes down to being intimate with other, it's just a part of it. You know
for
what I
sure.
mean? So it's like, so to be labeling a girl a hoe, like I really don't care, bro. Like, cause like this whole thing about
So there's no number. That's
No.
too high.
no, cause like the whole thing about like oh, I won't wife up this girl because she been with, it's like
30 bodies.
you there now, it's you. You feel me,
30 bodies. 50 bodies.
bro? Their past is their past. As long as they were
100.
safe, as long as they were safe and they're clean.
100.
Now the thing is, wait,
100.
wait.
Porn star.
This is the thing. I wouldn't date a porn. I wouldn't. I don't
She's
think
not
I
a
would.
porn star anymore. She used to be. It was her past.
I think the difference there is that she's being seen fucking like the shit's on the internet.
She never showed her face.
She never showed her face.
Yep.
She wouldn't be successful.
She was successful though. She wore a mask.
I don't know. That was a little bit more different to me.
Yeah.
It's a little bit more different. But I'm just saying, like, you know, your average woman that you gonna meet, you feel me? Like, everybody got a pass.
Especially at this age.
Yeah,
You ain't
we
gonna
all
find no
grown.
girl with 3 bodies, 5 bodies.
No,
They all say 3 to 5.
And then you don't, you know, Drake told
If
us a
they're-
long time ago, multiply by 3.
That was J. Cole. You always think that's Drake. That's
It's
J.
Drake.
Cole. It's J. Cole.
How much you want to bet? It's Drake.
It's J. Cole. You know you gotta multiply by 3. 17 to 25 is they'd be like, oh, I had 3 bodies. No, 17 to like 23, 3 bodies.
mhm.
25 to like 35. Oh, I got 5'7". 5
Oh,
to
is
7.
it Drake? Is it J. Cole?
Yeah, fool.
Nobody's perfect.
Yeah.
Nobody's perfect, but you perfect for me.
You own me, dog.
Oh, you
Inca my
I'm
burrito.
about to say Inca Maya. You know what I want to make, bro? The carne asada,
the burrito,
the pizza.
pizza. You've been talking about that shit forever.
It's been like a whole year talking about it.
No, for sure. We gotta make that shit.
What else has been going on in the news, man? Anything in the music world that you want to highlight?
I mean, they got the Kanye album, which I seen was dropped and then taken off. Did they ever put it back?
Oh, they dropped. No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, I heard that it was they posted that it was on Apple Music and then it got taken off.
No, I didn't see that, but I did see a snippet of him using the Backstreet Boys sample.
Mm-hmm. And they didn't accept it or some shit.
That's good. It sounded fire.
It did sound
sounded like
fire.
it was gonna be something crazy.
Did you see him ranting?
Oh yeah, I did.
That shit was
We
crazy.
haven't had Kanye talk in a minute.
It's crazy to see like the rants and shit and just see people like everybody in there sucking his dick. Like trying to chime in like, yeah, you right. Like everything he says some shit is like, yeah, and they don't know. Like, it's like, bitch, shut the
We're
fuck.
like preach.
Yeah, you niggas are just sitting here listening to this nigga just rant.
So I think what Kanye is like I think Kanye's misunderstood, bro. Like, I think he just says it in the wrong way. The message that he's trying to get across is a real message, but the delivery is all wrong all the time.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? Because like some of the shit that he says, like, you're like, oh shit, that makes a lot of sense. You know what I mean? Like the way he talks about the controlling of the industry, the way, you know, like just that alone
Yeah.
to me, like he's speaking a lot. He's speaking volumes right there, but people ain't listening because it sounds crazy. When he says the one thing that Kanye West said to me, that I'm like, that makes sense. You see one person running down the wrong side of the street, that man's crazy. You see him with an army of people,
Yeah.
that's a marathon. It makes a lot of sense, bro. You know what I mean? To me, that when I hear that, I'm like, it makes a lot of sense. They're gonna point you out as crazy, but you really know shit. You know, Kanye's bro. The shit that he was talking about, like he started saying some stuff. I ain't gonna lie.
What was he saying?
He said some shit about like the Rothschilds, Jay-Z being controlled by the Rothschilds. That's a big like. The thing is, like, people don't believe that shit is true, bro. But like, there's a lot of truth in that stuff, bro. If you look.
But do you think he's like literally being controlled, or just like kind of being steered just because the people are his bosses that are in control of the money obviously want things done the right way or a certain way? Or is he being literally controlled where it's like it's like, okay, they want this shit ran this way, they want it to go this way, they're my boss. Also, they want me to like basically not be in the media talking shit about a certain group or doing some shit, obviously.
Well, because that like that's the thing though, like him being so like.
But is that the same thing as being like manipulated, or is that just like
you're saying on Jay-Z's part?
Yeah,
like him being manipulated by them.
Yeah, because like if they own Rock Nation ultimately, like they own Rock Nation, they obviously you are under them. They don't want you in the news talking about Jewish people. They don't want you fucking disrespecting anybody. They just want you to run business as usual and let's make money. Does that him being manipulated to not speak out?
I think what Kanye might be saying though is like about the message. Like when it comes down to like the music thing like that, is like about the message. It's like the influence that it has on the younger generation. That's where I think is like what he's talking about with control. The message that a record company like Rock Nation is going to be portraying is that same low frequency message that we've been getting since the beginning of our music. I feel.
Do you think that's fucking? Do you think that's the progression of music when people like to hear? Do you think that's these guys playing some background puppet master shit?
You're saying like we like to consume it?
Yeah.
We love.
Or do we just like to consume it because that's what they've been feeding us and we got hooked onto it?
We're spoon fed that, and you're used to it.
But if they gave us something else, would we want it? So are they just playing the game, like feeding us?
Well, they just know what we want, and they know how to gain the fucking the monetary.
That's what I'm saying. Is there manipulation?
It's all for that, though. You know what I mean?
But I'm saying
it's not really to make positive music. It's to
but is it to fucking
make sales?
Is it exactly? Is it to make sales or is it to fucking bring us down and shit?
But it does. The thing is, like, the truth is that like for some reason, like me personally, like the music don't really control my thoughts. But for the person that's a little bit more weak-minded, it might. Like
young kids, impressionable.
You know, like for instance, like 21 Savage when he comes out with murder, gang shit, murder, all that stuff. Like I think it's called Red Ops. That song Red Ops. I'm sure there was niggas that lost their lives with that song playing in the background because it was hyping niggas up to go ride on some other niggas.
There's definitely songs that make you want to fight in the club or make you want to do some shit.
Like I said, I don't really get influenced too much like that. I never really felt like, oh, this song makes me fucking like. It might turn me up in a positive way, like, but I don't think it makes me want to go do something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but on two
Turn
shots,
this club up.
But on two shots, you feel like in 2 shots you're in the club. You feel like somebody's dogging you at the other table. Like, now this nigga staring at me. Really, he's looking at the bitch behind you. And a banging ass song is murder gang shit. That's gonna be a way different vibe if that's playing, or like beautiful girls. There's different. It's a different vibe. That's gonna energy you're gonna feel. You feel?
That's what I'm saying. Like, but I'm saying for me personally, like I never had it really invoke me like that.
But I'm saying you don't think there'd be a difference between those two?
Yeah, of course.
Within you?
No. Me personally, no. Bro, I'm not. Well, I don't know. I say that now, but I think like.
This nigga slammed his Xbox, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I say it now,
but I'm not angry.
Because I mean, I'm willing to avoid conflict whenever I can, but it's like sometimes that shit's just at your doorstep, right? So, me personally, like if someone's dogging me and stuff, like I don't know if that provokes me enough, but like you said, maybe off the 2 shots and all that, maybe I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like for sure. There's definitely like weak-minded people that get influenced by it.
Yeah, for me, like dogging me or some shit ain't gonna get me. Like you gotta come talk to me, nigga. And honestly, you come in arm's distance. Like there's only so many words you're gonna get out. You feel me? At that point,
for sure.
So dogging me is like, okay, you're a stir me, you're a bitch. And if we cross paths, you feel me?
Yeah.
Something might pop off. But like you're on the other side of the room and I see you keep looking at me and shit. I'm like, I might look back, but I ain't gonna cross the room like, what's good? What you looking at, nigga?
Yeah.
Nah, come talk to me, nigga, if it's that serious.
Yeah, for real. I mean, like, a lot of things could be, like, just be avoided. You know what I mean? You got to be willing to. Because I think another thing, like, because we talked about the misunderstanding, right? I think you're, like, growing up, you're made to be tough, right? Super tough, right? Like, someone's doing some shit like that, like, you know, stand your ground. And
Yeah, that's the thing,
boom,
too.
boom, and,
For
you know,
sure.
like, you're taught that stuff, but I think that's a misunderstanding. Like, you miss a whole generation of people have been misled.
No, for sure.
So many conflicts could have been avoided. So many lives could have been spared.
Yeah, for sure.
Had you just been like, oh, okay, bro, like, cool, like, just all right, you got a problem? Go on.
No, for sure. And that's why I'm not gonna rush across the room. And that's something I had to learn too. Is just like a pride thing and shit. And it is something we're taught. And it's like,
pride.
and it's like 90% of the time. And the shit I really be thinking is like, that shit crazy that I like. Majority of the time, I gotta like more my own race. I gotta watch out for and shit. And it's like
we talked about that.
And sometimes
before, right?
I just want to say like, nigga, we in the same boat, my boy. Like,
yeah,
you feel me? We could be cool. Like, I don't know why you got like, because more often than not, when I see like a black man or some shit, like, I'd rather be cool with you and shit, like,
for sure,
and chop it up and shit.
But you feel like you gotta check the temperature
for sure.
And it's sad because we talked about it, bro. Like, you pass a group of white folks, like, you don't even bat an eye, you don't even look up. But then you pass another group, black, Hispanic, you might look.
And more recent, like,
you might check.
More recent, especially because where I work and it's so close to like England and shit. More recent, like, most of the black people I come across and shit, like, it is like that check of temperature. And it's funny because then I'm like over there in Receipt and shit at the liquor store, and I see this bald nigga with his head tatted, cholo and shit. And then we're having a cool ass conversation about which backwood to get and shit. And I'm like, that shit crazy. Like,
it's wild, bro. And it's just like, what programming has happened?
Yeah, for sure.
To us, you know, like to cause that separation and shit. You know what I mean? Like, I always said it, bro. A lot of our problems in life, bro, is because it's simply this, bro. We can't say hello to each other. Just because of that, we're not willing to like pass a stranger and greet them.
Yeah,
niggas be acting like you don't exist.
No, for sure. I'm not the type of person where, because I don't want to fake the funk. Like, I just want to know every single person's life story and shit. But I am willing to say what's up to everybody. Yeah, like everybody.
That's what I'm saying. It's like that.
Oh, what's up? You good? Like, and if we do end up having a conversation, cool. But like, I like 90% of the time, I'm looking at somebody like, especially at work. I'm like trying to look at the nigga, like lock eyes, so you could be like, hey, what's up, bro? Like, how you doing? Oh, have a good day, type shit. Niggas don't even want to.
Yeah. See, the thing is, I think it's crazy. That's what I'm saying. It's like, it's not even about. It's not even about like, I shouldn't have to go and hey. Yeah. It's like, that sounds crazy. Yeah. But if we pass each other, it's like.
I look at somebody when I pass them.
Yeah, niggas be like, just
if I pass somebody, I'm gonna look at them and be like, "Hey, what's up?" Like, it's just natural.
So I think like a lot of problems, bro, is just simply that. Like, I think like a big problem with like humanity is that, bro. Like, we're just not willing to literally greet one another. Yeah, you're not willing to greet your neighbor. You know what I mean? No, for sure. You live next to your neighbor for fucking 5, 6, 7 years.
Never say what's up.
Never say what's up. Never interact. You don't even know. Like, in movies, they made it seem like the whole neighborhood knows each other. Yeah, there's some of those neighborhoods, right?
No, for sure. And there's some people like that. Yeah. Me for sure. I feel like the last couple spots I lived in, I knew like at least my direct neighbors. Like here, I know everybody in this spot except for the one like bottom left. Like he's kind of new, but like we never talked before. Yeah, I think kind of weird. I don't know. He didn't be saying nothing, but
what I'm saying, the niggas just be weird. So
yeah, certain niggas, but everybody else, I'm cool with. Like, and I think that's a good thing because like you should know your neighbors because they gonna tell you like, hey, somebody. Somebody was in front of your yard the other day.
I was leading to that. That just like you have a good. Now you got neighborhood watch. And
no,
shit,
for sure.
You know what I mean?
They gonna let me know and shit.
You know, so I think that's another thing. What else we got on the fucking menu?
What you got for me?
I wanted to talk about some fat shit. Uh-oh. I want to talk about a little bit of fat shit. Fucking. So we got all these buffets, bro, right? I actually just seen a new Mexican buffet. Mm-hmm. Mexican food buffet. Mm-hmm. Yep. I think it's in Silmar or something like that. I got to get the information. We got to go over there. But,
genius.
Bro, the buffets, man. Like, we got all these Asian buffets, which I love Asian buffets.
Yeah.
I love them.
Uh-huh.
Got the sushi, nigga. I be in the
Mongolian.
Mongolian grill. You know what I mean? I fuck with that shit. But what happened to the American style buffets, bro? Like the hometown buffet.
That shit went out of business.
They fucking dropped the ball, nigga. Like, I missed that shit, bro.
For sure. That shit was busting.
Like, you go there, get some fried chicken, mashed potatoes, macaroni and cheese if you want.
Somebody got to make a new one of those.
Then you go get some ribs if you, bro. They used to be serving the ribs.
Yeah. What's it called was the best though.
What?
The hometown.
Hometown
For sure.
Yeah, hometown. And when I went to Pennsylvania, there was like a it was called Ryan's, and it was pretty much hometown.
Ooh, okay.
Same thing. But what happened over there? Boom, shut down.
Mexican food one is the best idea though. I want to see how that's going because all you gotta do is put some rice and beans and meat and some tortillas out.
Yeah, and there you go. And then just have like different styles of tortillas. Quesadillas, nachos, fucking
and you
tostada bowl.
You give us $20.
I think it's like $20 or something like that.
You give us $20, we can get you full with $20.
Yeah.
Like what? 3 tacos and some nachos, you're done.
You're done.
That's about $20.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we gotta check it out. I just seen Snork actually had went over there, and then he just sent me a picture like, oh look,
that nigga went ate there.
No, he went over there for just like dinner, and then he snapped me a picture of like a buffet like on certain days. I think it's like from certain times, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a lunch special type thing.
Yeah.
Which I never had the Shakey's buffet that you talk about.
Bunch of lunch?
Yeah, where you can get, like you said, pizza. And
you work tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, never mind.
You're like, let's roll. Nah, I'm on it tomorrow, bro. I can't do it. We gotta get back on that.
For sure.
That good eats only.
Yeah. I bought a bunch of ground turkey and shit like that.
But I just talking about this. I'm like talking about this fat shit. Fucking buffets.
I'm disappointed in myself. I had Taco Bell yesterday. That shit's crazy. I haven't had Taco Bell in so long.
Yeah, I've actually been staying away. I had it the other day though.
That's how you know. He said I've been staying away.
I've been staying away, but I had it the other day. Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
And that shit was not good. And it's just like it goes to show me though, because like I'm like really trying to listen to my body, bro. I eat good. I'm great, bro. Stomach feel great, not bloated, nothing. I go ahead and go into that dark side. It's just a whole nother feeling. My body's just like, no.
Way less energy.
You know, like
you want to go to sleep off that shit
instantly.
You have some nice chicken and rice and shit. You're like, I'm good.
You know what I've been on lately?
I felt energized.
We talked about it way back in the beginning of the podcast. The avocado toast.
Oh, that was your first time trying
the avocado toast with egg, though.
Yeah, that was your first time trying it, you said?
Yeah, I never.
Where'd you get it from?
I made it at the crib.
Oh, you made it?
Yeah.
So what'd you put?
I've been low key addicted to eggs right now.
And what'd you put?
So I didn't have avocado. I had guac.
This motherfucker.
Same thing.
Yeah, same shit.
Same thing. You know.
Yeah, that does the job.
Just a serving of that on this bread that I got from Costco and shit. Like it has it's like some really good bread, whole grains and shit. Mm-hmm. Put that shit, the egg, and just pepper.
Oh yeah, smacking.
And honestly,
was it a yolky egg or no?
Mm-hmm. What trips me out though. So for the calorie intake that I get off of that, bro, it's like 4 something, right? That same amount would be chips and a soda, bro.
That's crazy.
And with that amount, those two, just because, like, honestly, like, I'm about to start eating just one because 2 of them, low-key, be filling me up for, like, super long.
Nigga, 2 breads?
2 pieces of bread and egg.
2 eggs.
That should
eat them both.
Huh?
Eat them both in the morning. I would say 1 is nothing.
No, because I'm saying, like, 2 gets me just, like, nigga, I was
That's
full.
Good. Then you won't want to eat nothing.
True, that's true. But I want to eat some.
1 is crazy. Nah, see, then you're gonna want to snack on some shit or do some other shit. You just eat 2 of those and then wait for lunch.
Yeah.
No, because I feel like that shit. I'll eat 2. There's no way I'm eating 1 whenever I get it.
Yeah. So that shit's been helping a lot, bro. As far as like being able to like not eat much. Like I just been eating that boom in the morning, and I'm just like, damn, I've been missing out on some fire ass shit with that, bro. Like so simple.
Yeah.
Egg, avocado, and bread, and it smacks. Love it
for sure. Smack it.
Another thing that I like that was good for me the other day and shit. Like it's just expensive. I got to figure out how to make it more cost effective. A replacement meal. You know what I mean? Like after that, I'll eat that. Right? I eat the eggs, and then like the other day I ate eggs, and then I ate chicken and broccoli and rice, and then for the third, like after a couple hours and shit, like I would say like 3 to 4 hours, I was like hungry again. I'm working, nigga. Like I need some roadside assistance. That's what me and
roadside assistance.
me and Snurk call that shit roadside assistance. So we go pull up, and I get so I don't know if you know this, but like beef jerky is not too bad to come in as a.
No, that's good for protein. Protein snack. It's just a lot of sodium.
It is a lot
got
of
to drink a lot of water with it. But
there's a lot of sodium.
That's a good like.
But I did that in the muscle milk, and bro, again,
that's solid.
And it was like low calories, high protein. That shit was like somewhere like 40 grams of protein. I was like,
yeah,
hell yeah.
You got to get that fucking lean body. I don't know which one's better though, but the
protein?
lean body has 40.
The protein shake.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like honestly, like that shit. That was just because like I went into 7-Eleven, wanted to grab some like
muscle. Yeah, they probably don't even.
I wanted to grab some bullshit, and then I went and grabbed fucking. I was like, let me just get this.
No, that's way better for sure.
But I'll tell you this:
a lot of people drink muscle milk.
What the fuck is up with this no sugar shit?
Tasting sweet as fuck.
Tasting sweet as fuck.
All these energy drinks, like the people drink when they work out and shit. Fucking those shits be sweet as fuck. If you have a Ghost, that shit tastes like the sweetest shit ever in life.
I heard
but
Bang
no
is like that too. Like a Bang is
all of those.
Sweet.
All of those like that. It just tastes, besides like Celsius.
I had C4 or something like that.
Yeah, C4 too.
That shit was terrible. Sweet.
I would say Ghost is pretty good, but it's sour as fuck. Like they have the sour watermelon and shit, the Warhead. That's just pretty fire, but it's a little sour.
I want to get this thing called Rise. I don't know if you ever heard of Rise. Like they sell protein, and it's been on TikTok crazy. Like I don't know if you've been on TikTok at all.
The only thing I got into Ghost is because Ashley was telling me that her friend told her that's the only one where it's natural caffeine. So I started drinking that one but I'm pretty sure they all got some shit that's fucking.
Because I want to like be able to drink something like of course I'll drink the water and stuff, but I'm like, what's the alternative to me drinking a soda or drinking something that like, because
you could do carbonated water.
I be seeing these foods that be doing fucking like the sparkling water. I seen that, but I see foods that like actually like body build and they get like zero sugar Coke, shit like that. I don't really want to go that route. I'm like, that shit's terrible regardless.
Wait, what? You want to drink that? So instead of drinking soda, or?
Well, I'm just saying, like alternatives to like a lower, like if I want to just get a little bit of like the sweet flavored drink, what am I gonna drink?
Juice and teas.
But what I'm saying is that like I see these niggas that be on prep and shit, like fucking prep for fucking these bodybuilding and shit, and they drinking the zeros.
But those are guys who likes. Well, I guess if you like soda like that,
I don't.
That's what I'm saying. Those are
what
guys.
I'm saying is like that shit's disgusting. I'm like,
it's just because they actually like soda and they still want to drink soda. They just want that one. But for a person who can like just avoid soda altogether, like, because me personally, I'd rather have juice and teas than soda. That's what I'm saying. Like, you give me a good juice, sure. Give me a nice little apple juice cup, nice little solid one like this to wet my little plate. You feel me? Yeah. And then go back to water. I think that's all you need, and some tea. Yeah. Some nice little tea with a light sugar or some honey in it.
Just honey. Just honey by itself. I wasn't a fan of tea, but this last time that I got sick and shit, I drank honey, lemon, and like this tea. That shit was the truth right there.
Fire.
And it tastes good.
Fire.
Oh, yeah. Christmas. I think we should come to the end pretty much. Christmas. What are you doing for Christmas?
Shit, I don't even know, bro. My car's totaled. I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna do shit, bro.
Oh yeah, because I know usually you're gonna have like a whole like. My Christmas is a little different. Like I just got one place to probably go. I think I'm gonna go to Snarks for Christmas Eve, and then Christmas Day we're gonna have at my crib and shit. So you're always welcome. You just never come.
Well, no, bro, because it'd be like. Nobody want to hit me up all year, and then fucking all of a sudden, like 2 weeks before Christmas, hey, we're gonna be here on Christmas. Hey, we're gonna be here on Christmas.
This nigga has a whole itinerary.
Like, god damn, but shit, I might not hit any this year.
Now
I'm
you're
not
not
gonna
really
lie.
mobile right now,
or I might just hit one if that. But like, I'm just where I'm at right now. I'm just like, that's a lot of gifts to get because I got to get at least 3 for each spot type shit. You know what I'm saying? So. I might just sit this one out, and then my arms fucked up. My arms fucked up too. I'm like,
no, I know you're going through right now. We haven't really disclosed anything.
Yeah,
but
that's how I'm at with it.
All right, man. Well, you're always welcome to come to my crib, nigga. I'll scoop you the fuck up. We're gonna have Maggiano's
My
feel
God,
me?
some
Hell yeah.
Italian food.
Oh yeah.
That's
They're
crazy.
getting that catering, dog. I was like, this year, because Thanksgiving was expensive. It was like shit, like $3 or something like that.
To cook it.
Cook
I
everything.
mean, like we could pay
plus
300.
prep. I'm like, we could pay $300 and go pick that shit up in a box and feed everybody.
Yeah, for sure. That's
So-
probably go crazy.
Yeah, we're gonna get chicken prosciutto. I don't know what the fuck that shit is.
You don't even know what he
It's
got.
like stuffed chicken and like ravioli,
Prosciutto?
some shit.
That sounds fire.
But
Well, hell yeah.
you're more than welcome to come, nigga.
For sure, appreciate you, bro. Merry Christmas, everybody
Merry
out there. You feel me?
Christmas.
Enjoy the time with your family. You feel me? Lock in. We're about to hit that New Year. We're gonna go crazy. We have another episode before New Year, so
Yeah,
we'll talk some more about that. But
yeah.
appreciate all y'all for tapping in, like, subscribe, all that. That's another one. It's your boy Canes, bro.
Peace sake.
Peace.